Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Alrighty. Hello everybody, welcome back to Stories, Tale of Destinies. I am back with my quick little run. Oh, Jesus criminy, fuck, niblets. But, so yeah, we're back. We already have gone through all these decisions now. So, the last key to the puzzle is, I think I have to go Lapino. Because what I'm missing here, I'm missing her. I'm missing Zenobia. So if I go rescue Labino, find Zenobia. No. I feel like we gotta go. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna get one of those choices. So we're gonna go save Lapino.
Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Yeah, so I know he's gonna betray me. So if we, it's just so hard because I know in this line, I could probably shoot him down.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen the winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Ow.
He really wasn't making a dent in those shields.
There we go.
The Ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
Oh god, I meant for grapple. I meant for the goddamn hook. Alright.
Renato looked around the empty village and reflected. The Sky Ripper had turned out to be far too dangerous to be used. Time to turn to what he knew best.
Well, that's seriously just...
Who are you looking at? All right, no one.
Alright. Almost got myself killed there.
Renata remembered when he'd first stolen one of these. Good times.
Good times indeed. Alright. That just leads... okay. I want to get as much experience as I can because apparently it's looking like it's getting hard to come to.
I should really look for another line of work, he thought. And then he died.
Well, fuck you too. That's what I get for dashing into... There we go. I'm an idiot. I would have taken my sweet time. I could have avoided death. Alright. Let's keep on moving. Shit. Oh god, I got all... Wait, what? Oh, I do have all the truths unlocked. Well. Alright, let's finish off dashing through enemies so I can get dash through shield. That would be a nice one to have. And that's blocked off. What do I... Oh yeah, new gem. Let's see. Why not? Wait, what was the last one I had? I thought that was... No, I already had that one. Oh, it was the critical chance one. I'm gonna run with the higher end ones just because might help me in the long run. I do have the sword for this.
Only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Well, Mr. Narrator guy, I am hot enough, so... And big chest. And there's my elemental resistance 3.
Smashing things was fun.
Alright, now I gotta figure out... No, it's not that way. But there is a chest. I'll take the chest. Shit. No, that's the way I just came from.
Ooh, sparkly, thought Renata.
Oh. How did I miss that?
is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing? Get it? Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack.
Hey, better make a good snack.
If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Well, he is a spy. We all know this.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Now the core is going to screw me up. So if we get Zenobia, I might end up just backtracking though, is the whole thing. Because I rescue Lupino, I find Zenobia. I got Lupino, let's see what this route takes me.
The transcendent Emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Bernardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lupino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that. The core of the Sky Ripper? Lupino's excited. That's an actual thing that we could just go and get. You've been busy. He sure had. Renato told him all the things he'd been up to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend. True, the core was capable of terrible, uncontrollable destruction. But this time, he was sure it would work great.
I think I end up putting myself deep into a hole, but... I really do love this game. I love it a lot.
Beautiful here, thought Renato. It was nice to be back with his old war buddy. All right. Lupino was a traitor. But still, it was good company. I should buy shares in the company that grows these fruits, thought Renato.
Moving right along. So honestly, I think I have enough materials. I just need the ore. Hold on. Ha ha ha. Give me a fight. Okay. So...
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Ah, one ore away. Alright. Well, I will be able to upgrade at least one of my swords. I almost want that the Void Blade upgraded. Just because that'll probably help tremendously.
This must be that sufficiently advanced technology we always talked about.
Yeah.
Renato felt wrong all over. He could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air. And if the land could have tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals. The forest was quieter than it had been. There were insects, but few birds, if you didn't count the ravens. Renato smelled sick animals and dying ones, but no healthy ones. And getting a bad feeling about this. Renato thought maybe Lupino was right. Maybe they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
Don't have time to switch my swords out.
Next.
I shall remember glorious things as I get the core.
As he held the radiant icosahedron, Renato felt queasy. Like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides. It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye of a god. How could he use it? He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to harness its ancient power. But honestly, Renato ached to get away from it. He brought the core back with him to the Farfarer. But honestly, Renato ached to be rid of it. Tell you what, said Lupino. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial Outpost. The Imperial Outpost was a vital communications node. Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renato. But what if Lupino lost the core to the Empire? That could be a good thing, couldn't it? Was Renato ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
That I lost the armature already. If I take it to them, because I know Lupino's a traitor, if I take it to them myself, because they could just fashion it into the fucking weapon and end up blowing everything. So I'll do it myself.
Renato knew that. You're brave. I know. Coming. Renato wondered if Lupino was up to no good. What if the rabbit warned the Empire instead? Oh, but Lupino wouldn't betray him like that. Not again. Before it'd been a fluke, right?
Or am I just
fuck? He would offer Lupino a chance to betray him, or not to.
Give me a boss fight with Lupino. I would stab him in a heartbeat now, after he's already screwed me over once. So I know I'm not going to get the Zabonia one.
As Renato watched Lupino vanish on the horizon, he could feel nausea building in him. He felt ill. Could his knees really be aching this much? But how could he have handed the core off to Lupino? That was a recipe for disaster. What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Well, you'd be stuck there forever, is what you would do. Okay. Make sure I leave no stone unturned.
Fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
There we go. That is enough to do an upgrade. Fuck it.
Pathway made Renato curious.
I'm always a curious fox. Ooh, alright. Oh, that's right, it's over here. This is really a very enjoyable game. I like... Oh. Alright, speeding up the action. Bada bing, bada boom. Big chest in the room.
His sword food teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid old fart.
Well, that's awesome. At school, we learned the gospel of the transcendent emperor, the last divinity to pierce the skies. He would banish the evil old gods and grant us the gift of time. But could one man, divine as he may be, create something as intricate as time? Wait, I think I already read this. Yeah, I already read this. Fuck it. This way then.
Nada had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
Oh no, that's where I started from. What the hell? I get all fucking bent backwards on this shit. Oh, that's right. It's because I missed that treasure chest last time when I was coming up here. Okay, so now I'm gonna start buffing up my skills next. Oh. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. I should have activated my skill. Yeah, I know I died. Woo! Holy shit. Sorry. I was focusing really hard. Just... there we go. I broke it.
Renato felt worse.
Oh. Wait. No! Chest! Chest!
Through beatings that felt better than this.
Damn it!
So the core had a kind of poison that could harm you without even touching you. That's new. Well, it had power. The rebellion needed something with power. And how was this any worse than a sword wound? Well, a death by sword was sudden and fair. This was just squalid. A piecemeal death, like old age. Take a leap of faith, said the inscription.
Oh, are you kidding me? How? Oh. What the fuck?
Energy spheres. Easy to dodge, but boy do they sting if you didn't pay attention.
Oh my god, I was gonna be...
You shall not pass.
Oh my god, I was in the middle. Fuck. Alright, now this is... okay, everything's starting to get a little bit more tricky now. Oh, you... There we go. Alright, I'm on. Hurry on through because I'm fucking feeling it now. Of course, Lupino ran ahead and he fucking killed everybody. Let me fucking fight him.
The observatory was a burning hulk. The Ravens. They must have known we were coming, said Lapino. How did you... See, I was doing a card trick with my lucky deck, and I kind of bobbled the cards, so I went under the desk to gather them up, and boom! I guess we'll have to take the car straight to the secret base. Renato wasn't sure he believed that, but Lapino was talking so fast. He always seemed to make sense. The secret rebel base. Yes. They had engineers there. But wait. Calaveras, the sage in the mountains. Maybe he would know what to do with the naked core.
Okay, so if I went straight there, Lapino would just betray me, so screw that.
The core was killing him. He needed help. The sage, Calaveras, had given him the maps to find the armature and the core. If anyone knew the true name of the Transcendent Emperor, if anyone knew how to assemble the Sky Ripper, Calaveras did. If anyone could heal Renato and render the core safe, at least to its bearer, surely it was he.
I mean, eventually I'm going to have to go through all... I'm going to end up trying to 100% this game, but at this point...
The base of the mountain was the only safe place for a landing. He would have to continue on foot, muscles aching. Calaveras was a scholar, not a doctor. Could he really save Renato from the poison radiating from the lost god's eye he was so recklessly carrying? Whee!
Alright, come on, Calaveras.
Oh, this was not a fun way to die. Even if he survived. No one would write ballads about the fox whose knees ached forever, would they? Not unless he paid for it. He hated paying for publicity.
Of course. Alright, more energy, more ore. I'll take it.
A very clever engineer named Elon Muskrat had got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
Yeah, perfect.
It was chilling walking through the living mountains. There was always noise up ahead. Insects, birds, the croak and flutter of ravens arranging ambushes. But close by, there was only the breeze and the trickle of melting snow. As if every living thing was holding its breath, his poisonous burden to move on. Any better dead, Renato thought.
You're goddamn right they don't. Oh, hello. Whoa. Another imp.
What does the fox say? Asked one raven. Another one called back, "Go, go, dying!" And they both laughed hysterically.
Yes. Get my timings down.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Oh yeah, it is, considering I'm holding a core that's making me fucking die. Ow. Yeah, no, I'll take this route. Like I said, I got all the swords now. I can unlock any fucking door I want.
Where the road would take you, thought Renato.
Oh, what's this? I don't know if I read this one before. Dear Zenobia, do you remember that expedition I have sent to the depths beneath the islands? They have returned. Well, 3 ships have returned, out of 8 I sent. Of course, I mourn the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. What they have experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent, until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate downward, far beyond sight. The islands are alive. This is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keep them afloat, and in the depths they find their sustenance. Do they have a conscience? Are they aware of our existence, or are we merely parasites that they ignore or tolerate? I must prepare another expedition. This time, I will go myself. I need to see this wondrous world of the endless deep sky. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Renardo. With love, Father. Aww. Well, oh, I need to activate this.
Open, says me.
Oh, God. Dude, there's so many of them. And a buffer. Of course, there was a fucking buff guy in the background. Alrighty. Oh, really? Do I not get to fight him again? Damn it. I lost so much experience on that. But 2 big chests! Better than 1 big chest.
There was a cat in this one. And something useful.
Energy on... There we go. The energy on kill one. I want to get that one up because I do not mind having that. There we go. Health.
Calaveras was a renowned scientist before he was forced into exile. Now, he was practically the last scientist. And he was Renado's last hope.
Oh, I don't think my PS4 can handle this right now. And...
Ever felt you were just going round in circles? Renado felt like that.
Wait, was that seriously an achievement? Alright, hold on, guys. Hold on. I have to pause this now because I have to look at the trophies. Because I never actually looked at the trophies. But seriously, if me just sitting there spinning... Alright. Slice 50 Raven Warlocks in 2. Are they more... Man, I gotta achieve a 60 hit combo. Old Fox, new tricks. Use every trick in the book during a combat encounter. Unreal, look for fabulous treasures in 25 epic chests. You have discovered all intel the book could show you, which means pretty much like defeating the game. Give me a second. Oh, God. Discovered all the intel in the book could show you. Forge all swords and make them as best as you can. Okay, I'm getting there. And once all knowledge you have, rewarded you will be. Alright. I'll take that. Alright, so I got 3 truths revealed, which means I can unlock everything that I want to. Next thing I'm going to go for is going towards my stats. I need more health. I need my movement speed.
The core, splendid, croaked Calaveras. Where's the armature? Right, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't need it.
No, I don't. It's just a professional interest. We've got much better prismatics than the old TE ever did.
So Calaveras was an arcane engineer. He fussed at the core all day. He wrapped it with silver chains, and in front of it, he placed a huge, round ruby, so that it looked like a monstrous, floating eye. Ah, so, what is it?
Yeah, I call it the Oculum. It's my very first death ray.
And it won't poison me?
Oh, no, it's completely safe now.
Anything I should watch out for?
Yeah, try to avoid pointing at any mirrors.
As he loaded the oculum onto the Farfarer, Bernardo was a little concerned about Calaveras. People who were utterly sure of themselves, he had found, were either experts or horribly wrong. Or both. But Bernardo only needed to fire the oculum once. He only needed to destroy one ship, the Emperor's ship, and the war was over. Bernardo plunged into the Imperial fleet. He felt the oculum humming. He no longer felt sick. This was going to be fun. Or at least, it was going to be over.
Oh, it's gonna be over, alright. Gonna be over, I'm gonna be a hero. Life gonna be swimmingly, so swimmingly well. Ooh, that's my chair.
Bernardo resisted the temptation to fire the oculum.
All right, hold
until
on.
the time came. He could sense its arcane energies yearning to escape the sage's wrappings. But it wasn't eating him alive. So that was a plus. He felt good about himself. He'd saved a friend, he'd helped the rebels, he'd relied on himself, but he'd listened to others. He felt like the right sort of hero. Wise, yet decisive. Calaveras had been so sure it would work. Maybe he could fire it just a few times. No harm in that, right? But only when he absolutely needed to.
Alright. Speed increased even further? Or freeze surrounding... No, I definitely...
Now it sliced the wings off a fly in the air.
No, all I need is some more.
Not that he would. It's sort of mean, really.
And that's another trophy in my books. And open the door.
Ah, the road less traveled, thought Bernardo. How intriguing.
Alright. Just had to double check. I know it'll notify me when I have a skill ready, but... Shield Breaker level 3. I didn't actually see what the Shield Breaker did.
Don't look down, he thought. Renardo's arm was getting tired. The core was no longer eating at him, but he still felt weak. His stamina was shot. But he had the oculum. When the ravens swarmed him, it would sometimes fire its death ray. It seemed to be warming up too, firing more and more often. Maybe he should let it cool off. He decided to stop using it entirely. There were still so many games to play, Renato thought as he died.
No! I will not die this way. Ugh. Oh. That was a bad run.
This is quite the view, he thought.
No! I missed the fuck! Alright. Alright, hold on, guys. Alrighty. So, I gotta wrap this up really quick. Had another... Got a store calling for me right now. Stay dead. So, I gotta take another break. Granted, I don't want to, because I'm like right in the middle of doing all this shit. But since we're almost at the end of this little storyline, I might end up taking this break, because I have to... It's work related, and I gotta fucking deal with it. Which I don't mind one bit. That's why I took the position, is help as much as I can. No! Fuck! Getting distracted with the fact that I gotta fucking get dressed and fucking run to a store and try to help someone.
Odd. The oculum was still hot to the touch. He almost thought it was getting even hotter. That was ridiculous, of course. Anyway, he'd only to fire it one more time, and then he could chuck the whole contraption into the abyss. And the Emperor's ship was now in range. Reynardo squinted. He could make out the line of ravens protecting the ship. Zenobia in front, conjuring. And on the deck, yes, that was his Imperial Majesty, pacing in his golden armor. Reynardo lined up his shot and fired. Caught in the beam, the ship burst into flames. The ravens and Zenobia exploded. The Emperor too exploded. Reynardo waited for the beam to stop, but it only got brighter, and the oculum hotter. Frantic, Reynardo pulled the oculum towards the abyss. The ruby burst into flames. The shiny metal casing glowed, then melted. That was good. Now the core could cool off, right? Reynardo ran. The blast incinerated him instantly, along with both fleets. The shockwave could be felt across all Erda. That winter, with neither Empire nor rebels to rule them, the island slid into banditry. And so began the Second Age of Darkness. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pull this one off for now. I gotta run into work and get some shit figured out, and then I'll be back and live stream a little bit more. Like I said, I'm for the most part, breaking these live streams up a little bit just so... I mean, I can go back and edit through the videos to make, like, highlights. But right now I don't have my freaking computers down, so hence why another reason why I'm doing these live streams. But I will probably see you guys here in hopefully less than half an hour, and I shall be back. Oh, fuck my life. I didn't mean to hit that button.
He'd have to explore choices he'd never made before he could figure it all out, though. And with that, the book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again, and he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Bernardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Alright, so I will be back here shortly, guys, and we'll pick it up from here. I will see you all next time.